We got a chance. 2 minutes remaining. Oh man, can the GDF get inside?
The opportunity to plant on the north gates.
There it is.
Instead is trying to take out as many strong as possible. This is the push that really matters.
GDFR moving in here. Here comes the Obliterator, shot right down the south. Boom! There it goes. We came and takes down Brass and Yaflo, shutting down that push quite well. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. We do have quite a few GDF kills here. It is still possible, but they got to make this push count. They got to make this push count. And by the time they get there, they're going to need to double up. All right, they got a few more seconds to make this happen. And we do have a COVID ops coming in towards the objective. Oh my God! Look at this. 30 seconds left. Sub 6 is out the objective. He's tossing a nade and making sure everything is up. They gotta double up if they can do it. They gotta double up if they can do it. They're on the objective. They're on the objective. Oh, can they get another covert ups here in time? Oh, it's gonna be so fucking close. Can they defend it? Can they defend it? Oh, they got a rocket soldier there. Frag grenades, last rate of kills. Oh my God! Oh, it's just gonna be. Oh, again, 10 seconds left. Oh, they might be able to get it. They might be able to get it without any double up. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking close. Oh my God, they're gonna get this with 3, 2, 1, and they do get it! Sub 6 has the super controls! Good evening, my ever-faithful Quake Wars fans. Grease Scotsman and Enemy Territory.tv have quite a show for you tonight, filled with lots of math. Wait, it's just, hey, come back, guys. Alright, seriously, over at Enemy Territory.tv, we continue to push to be the best resource for all your Quake Wars needs and addictions. So, we've added Dicer to the staff, and then I spent a few hours over the past day integrating his Game Stats Analyzer Pro, aka the Data Brain. You know, Dicer really has a knack for picking long, annoyingly difficult names, especially ones to type. Hello, Mr. Hyphens between each letter. But anyway, we've assimilated the tool and webitalized it and are currently in the process of linking up stats of all of the matches in our history. I also have an extra community bonus that I'm working on, and once it's done, not only will the staff here at ETTV be able to use Dicer's tool internally to generate HTMLized stats for our own use, but I'm also creating a web app for you guys, our community, that will allow you to run Dicer's tool, then visit our site, dump the raw output from the data brain into a web form, and Bob's your uncle. You have the data neatly formatted in an HTML table. You can then plug into your own site, save it to your hard drive, or do whatever naughty things you think about with it at 3:30 in the morning when your significant other thinks you're sleeping. Okay, so enough of the updates, let's talk about this match. We have Crossbreed facing off against FI, both teams tied at the number 3 spot, and both with 3-1 records. We watched CB pull off what most people thought was a huge upset against Geezer, as it seemed everyone but me had CB in the L column. But CB proved everyone, but me, totally wrong and rocked Geezer with a close finish 4-0 on Volcano. That win gave CB a 3-win streak that they're hoping to keep alive tonight. FI is recouping from a loss last week against Mainline, but rocked the socks off the Jerky Boys the week before that with a 4-0. Tonight's match is a lot about who's going to be holding on to that number 3 spot as we barrel towards the playoffs at the end of the month. Will it be CB? Will it be FI? Maybe Lit? And this would be the point where I would turn to co-host, but I don't have one. I actually have it in my notes. Let me pose that question to Matt, but he's not here. So, I'm just going to be rolling this thing on my own tonight, guys, and maybe we'll have somebody join me at some point along the way. But the TV server is up, it is open, and we do have guys starting to get on the server. So go ahead and hop on, and we're about to see some Quake Wars tonight. All right, we've been joined here by Wildcat. How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going, Greased?
Oh, dude, I'm excited. I think I really like. I mean, you know, people are kind of like, okay, you know, Hubris and Mainline are doing really well, kind of vying for number 1, number 2. But what I really like is this sort of little threesome that you've got going on here between Crossbreed, FI, and Lit. What are your thoughts about tonight and this match?
I think it's a real good matchup, and you've got the outdoors and the indoors, and I think we have a little bit more in the outdoors and probably have our work cut out for us in the indoors. So we'll see how it works. It's going to be a tough challenge, I think.
Yeah. Now, how are you feeling about? I mean, it is sewer, and I think a lot of times we've seen teams kind of get stuck on the outdoor objective. Now, one thing that kind of works in your favor is I feel like Crossbreed is a lot better sort of close quarters and indoors than some other folks. And they don't really have a vehicles guy. Whereas I think it's the Gunsmoke who usually runs them for you for the heavies, and then you got of course Donkey Dong hogging and whatnot. Yeah, how do you
those two
feel
together
on
working
this
pretty
map?
well. I think like you said, most people aren't comfortable with the outdoor part of it, but we do have some range to us as far as what we can extend out and kill people ahead of time before we get in, and that may help us here. Just depends on how they do on the defense. We've seen a lot of different strats on our scrims that we've gone up against. This map is all about changing your strat at certain times and taking advantage of weak spots in the defense, so I think we're going to be able to do that some way or another.
Okay, all right. Now, are we going to see some nice accurized fun by Flint, or is he going to be focused more on, of course, the heavies, and making sure that tank doesn't go anywhere?
We can't get that weapon out of his hands.
Yeah, I was going to say. he's so deadly with
He
it.
loves it.
It's ridiculous. You know, I mean, I love watching him use it because I mean, he really does have a knack for it. So.
Yes, he does. He's a pain in the butt.
Looks like we're seeing some GLHFs exchanged here. I don't know. Got a few more guys needing to press F3, but I think we might be getting close here. Now we saw that Donkey Dong, like your pickups there, Donkey Dong and who was the other one?
Soul Void.
So that's right, Soul Void. Yeah, we saw that they really made a nice difference on Island when we watched FI play. I think it was Island.
Yeah, it was last week or week before. Yeah, they are two big additions to our team. They bring a lot of experience and good shots, and of course, both of them are really good in the hog and bring an extra heavies to us because Donkey Dong can actually play the tank and roll over to that if Gunsmoke's not available. So it gives us a lot of versatility, and they're good additions for sure.
Excellent, wonderful.
And tonight we'll have Split in there too. He's always been one of the starters, so he'll be in there, and Silence will be running the rocket most of the night.
Sweet, okay. And now we got Matt in here. Matt, do you have, by the way, good evening, and do you have any questions for Wildcat here?
Hey, what's up,
First
Matt?
of all, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you just fine.
Yeah, I
man.
can hear you.
You sound good.
Excellent.
Going live in 12.
All right. Nice.
Stick around for some dead time, and we'll talk then.
3, 2,
Excellent.
Right on. All right, here we go. I'm going to take a look at the GDF here. I'm going to run the rosters. We've got Crossbreed coming out of the gates. We've got Revolver running the heavy weapons. And Killer Nip will be a field ops at the start. Virus is a medic. We got 3 engineers, Talon, Daft, and Duck now. I think that's a good triple play there with the engineers. That's a nice loadout at the start. Matt, you want to run the Stroggies and tell me what you see. Talon survives against the Hog there, taking out Donkey Dong. But we do have long-range obliterator shots trying to hit Talon. He's been able to repair the Titan all the way back up. And Matt, for some reason we have lost it here. I'm not able to hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, I'm just loading into the server.
Okay. Revolver is trying to face down Donkey Dong, who's in that Hog. Let's see if I can get over to the Titan here real quick. And looks like, yes, Talon's able to defend himself once again against Donkey Dong. And Talon is in one of my favorite spots here, taking out deployables. Now he's going to face off against the Cyclops. Cyclops, on the other hand, has to deal with the Rocket Soldier, who's also pummeling him. And although the Cyclops is still at full health here, so those rockets are falling short, and Talon is about maybe let's say 70% health. Going down again to another great Cyclops shot. I think he's a little exposed. He's got to be careful. If the Cyclops is careful and can line up a shot here. Nope, looks like Talon's back to full. Here comes a Plasma Mortar, though. Plasma Mortar on the Titan. And it is really making damage now. Talon is getting pummeled. He runs behind a tree, trying to get away from the Cyclops is being pushed back. Thanks to Artie or something, Cyclops pushed back behind the gates, giving Talon a chance to repair once again to full. Now we've seen a nice face-off against the Cyclops and the tank. Who's going to win this one? Who's going to get the domination of the heavies here? The Cyclops is at about half health, and the Titan is getting a quick repair, a nice repair here. Although now he's going to get hit here. He's got to back up the thing. No, the Titan runs over Talon. That will do it right there. Yes. That ever moving Titan. I hate it when it does that. Alright, no touch on the objective. Daft finally getting his pliers on it, and he's building. He's prone, and he goes down to a plasma cannon by Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke is almost dead here in the Cyclops. He's got to watch out here. Donkey Dong and the Hog might even take him out. Small arms fire trying to take him down, and we've got Revolver trying to take down Gunsmoke. Nope, now the Cyclops is back. He's gotten enough of a repair, and he stomps all over Revolver. Looks like Revolver didn't know what to do when he can't pull the trigger of his rocket launcher. And Gunsmoke does a fantastic job keeping the Cyclops up and about. Get a small touch. Daft once again getting a little bit of touch on the objective. We're at about, let's say, 40% build. And we got AIT catching all the Artie that is intended for Gunsmoke. So that is a wasted Artie. That's something you got to coordinate with your team and take out that AIT first. We got 16:28 on the clock, and right now, Crossbreed is getting a little bit held up here. I would say if we don't have this thing done in the next 3 minutes, Crossbreed might be in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the Trojan, trying to tick away the Cyclops, and Daft once again getting a little touch, keeping that build alive. 16:04. Matt, are you connected and all that stuff?
I'm trying. I'm having some difficulties, but I'm getting in.
Okay. Well, Wildcat, man, don't be shy. If you see something cool going down, let us know. Go ahead and call it out. We got an airstrike coming in, killing it, tossing his marker, and that's going to be, actually, it's going to kill the Trojan. It's going to be close to killing the Trojan. Okay, there it is. So the Vampire gets one. It gets silence. And we're about to see a loss of this objective build. No, here comes Daft around the back! Once again, sneaking in there, getting it up to 50% though. And it's you know, 5 minutes for 50% is not very good for Crossbreed, but here's a push. I'm going to watch Virus here as a medic, see if he can keep his engineers alive. Virus is trying to take out Slanty. Nice, oh, it's actually Plasma Cannon that kills Killing It. The Virus is not running out there to revive him because he's going to give. Tank going up against the Hog inside the GDF base. Wow, Donkey Dong is so ferocious with that thing. Gunsmoke's still here at about 70% health, so they have not done really anything to take down Gunsmoke yet. They're gonna have to do that because he is just killing everybody right and left. There it is, boom. He's nailing everybody. He's getting a little bit late with a couple of shots, but you know, at only 50% build. Now here we go. The Titan's got an angle on him. The Titan has the upper hand here, but here I'm seeing a plasma mortar coming across as Gunsmoke does the dance. Yes, it's the plasma mortar keeping the Titan at bay. Rev Noob TK's his teammate. Actually, was it the guy actually building? I think it might have done. Yeah, put that rocket away, son. Alright, 14:04 on the clock. Revolver is hopping up and taking out the APT, which is a good thing here because Duck now is getting a build and the Cyclops does not have a shot on him. Yeah, he's still full health. He's going to get it. Duck now gets it. Great positioning by Duck now, hiding behind the EMP base itself, and where the Cyclops could not get splash damage. Well done. Moving on, and I think that's pretty good timing for Crossbreed. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. As far as the outdoor objective goes, which can sometimes really be a cock block for a lot of teams. So we're moving inside. 13:25 is on the clock. We got Flint up on the hill, taking some shots from Rev. Down he goes, machine pistoled. Well, let's go take a look. We got the Cyclops having fun here at the forward spawn, defending it so far. Yes, we daft made it in, but not enough to get the spawn itself. Gunsmoke is going back and forth, trying to dodge stuff. Talon taking out Donkey Dong and the Titan. Here comes the Titan around the bend. Gunsmoke spots him. Rev is also taking down Gunsmoke. That's really helping. Down, finally, down goes Gunsmoke. But that bought the Stroggies an extra minute or so. And they're just now getting this spawn here. Revolver's about to grab it. The nade's a little shy. Revolver grabs it with a buddy, Virus there. He's got some med packs, and here comes a drone. Aim for the medic.
Alright, I'm in the server now. Looks like a pretty, we're on the second phase here.
Yes.
Always one of my favorite phases out of any map here. There's the second phase on this map.
And here's a nice CV push straight through the south door. They are coming in droves. Let's see how the... Oh, wow. A lot of GF kills here. There's that indoor magic I was telling you about that Crossbreed does so well. And we have a plant right here on south. Here's the nade that's going to kill the guy just before he gets an arm. Yes, Flint takes down Revolver. That charge was so close to being armed. Duck now running up to get
There's
the
a revive right there.
Yeah, that'll do it right there. Yes, you must give the bodies. We watched last night in horror as both CB and Geezer failed to do that. Donkey Dong jumping down, trying to clear this objective here. And down goes Duck now. Actually, they have an opportunity to disarm this thing. What? Where are the constructors?
They don't seem to have a constructor, and they still have Talon to worry about.
But a nade up there, I mean, you know, yeah, there it is. Splits on it. Splits on it. Here comes the nade. Yeah, the nade does it! Well, the nade does it! Daft taking out 3!
Wow, that was a crazy frag grenade. 3-in-1
And look
grenade.
at this perfect spawn! Wow! Crossbreed has this. There's just Gunsmoke and Slanty in here. And they're about to go down. Down goes Gunsmoke. No. Yes. Down goes Gunsmoke, and there goes Slanty. Okay. Took me a second to parse that obituary list. Yeah, Crossbreed's all over this here. Let's take a look. They've got 3 covert ops. Killanet, Revolver, and Talon. The doors are about to open in just a few seconds. There they go. And the Hyper Blaster by Silence from the upper ranks is actually taking out quite a few, but it's not getting the Gibbs. Not getting the Gibbs. Here comes the hack. Crossbreed at the objective. Taking out Gunsmoke yet again. Slanty giving the body. Doing it right. Takes some, yeah, there it is. The Hypers. We got Slanty and Silence taking over this objective. Crucial Hyper Blaster work here by Silence, who is shut down. He shut down several GDF outside and comes in and pulls down the last medic that was there trying to take down spawn nodes. So
I do have to say, yeah, that was a really nice recover there. The people that were defending the objective got a lot of kills in a row, which was they really sort of fluked out with that. They had a really good streak of kills.
That being said, here comes Crossbreed on the move. Here comes the nade. Oh no, the nade does not get loosed.
Kills.
Yeah, the Gunsmoke shuts them down before we can toss the nade. And what little progress we have is about to fade right here. Crossbreed, they don't have control of this objective. If they can get the Gibbs, then I think FI can hang on to this. Right now the numbers are about even. Virus trying to defib somebody. And we got nades all over the place. Donkey Dong doing a great job giving all the bodies first, then going for revives. Here comes Duck now. He's grabbing Destroyant. And Donkey Dong cannot take down Duck now, but Split can finish him off. And there's the give of the body. Here's a revive. And once again, we're seeing FI getting set up here.
Here comes another CB push coming through south right now. Flint is trying to do a little back raging. Takes down 1. Doesn't get the second, and then it's a revive.
Nade's
coming in now.
Talon and Split face off. Talon wins. Talon goes down. Good lord, that was a very quick series there. Gunsmoke once again facing off against Virus and Killanet. And this time the medic goes down. And Gunsmoke wins. Silence getting Hyper Blaster kills. Cleaning up. Giving a Gunsmoke a hand. I'm going to switch over to Silence because he's definitely making a big splash tonight.
Yeah, his Hyper Blaster kills are coming in vital. And his ping is terrible. It just went up to like 600. It's hovering around 100. I mean, that's not a... That's pretty high.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Split's going down to that rocket. Yeah, he already had 2 health anyway. And here it is, Silence going against Talon. And yeah, you can really see how the ping is kind of coming into play here in terms of his reaction time. But he is getting killed. He just took out Daft. Delay be damned. He's going to kill somebody. And yes, do note the class change with Crossbreed. We got 4 medics now and one covert. I'm sorry, 2 covert ops. I can count really. Yeah, all right, Crossbreed. Now, have they opened up any of the other? No. Okay, no. This is a huge mistake. We're wasting time on the south entrance, and it's not working for them. This is where you go to... what were those assholes that are kicking people for planning on north? I want to call them out right now. What's that server? So I know someone on the TV server knows it. What is it? What's that server with those people that don't know how to play? Yeah, that one. Yeah. What's the name of that server? The S3 one. It's not a bad.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, Pink Taco. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking for. All right. You know, while I do love pink tacos, I don't like that pink taco. And I have to say, they're just wrong. Okay, when you are totally shut down, like you're seeing here, Lacerator, there it is. Finally, Talon get a couple scoped AR kills. But when you're seeing things totally, you know, shut down, then you got to open up other passages. There it is, Revolver finally getting the fucking memo and planting on the north. Because, you know, honestly, people, it is a choke point, okay? You have to cover so much ground coming up these stairs and going through the sewer tunnel. And it's nade fodder. I mean, and Hyper Blaster fighter. I mean, look at Silence just picking up kill after kill. You have such an advantage on defense here. And if you have the Strogs able to focus all their firepower at that one entrance, you're wasting your time. I mean, you're never going to win that with good technicians.
FI, yeah, really turned it around here, and it's kind of CB's own death here. They just kind of made the mistake of keep pushing south again and again, even though they just really needed that one Hyper Blaster and a couple supporting guys to like have a complete lockdown of that south grate.
And quite frankly, I might have said, you know, not even below the north, but, you know, below the overflow, because I haven't even gotten that down yet. Nope. Because the overflow allows you to, you know, drop in and flank them. You know, north is nice. It does cause the defenders to have to split their, you know, the way that they're facing. But if you can flank them, you know, Strock's fucked. All right, here it is. Crossbreed finally making a push, and look at that. After they blow the north, half their team comes in through the north, and they almost have this objective. And here it is, right here. Here is a hack, and Crossbreed is set up. Thank you very fucking much. That is how you play this game. That is teamwork, and that is how you launch an attack. Thank you very much. Thank you for proving my point.
And here comes CB. Oh, Revolver getting a clutch frag grenade kill right there. Clutch.
Yeah, and Flint goes down, and that'll do it. So, yeah, for those who are non-believers, you know, this was a perfect example of why you blow the north gate. It's that simple. Time to beat 15-18, excuse me, and most accurate was Revolver with 52%, but he was using the noob tube. Most kills, Flint with 23, and best weapons, Flint with 52 points. Sorry, he was using the rev tube. I say noob tube because Revolver's a noob. Anyway. Alrighty. Did we ever really run the FI roster? Let's go ahead and run those names at least. Tonight we have playing Slanty, Gunsmoke, Silence, Flint, Split, and Donkey Kong. And for the flip side, GDF FI will be playing a couple of engineers here. Right now, this may change, of course. Right now, we've got Slanty and Split as your engineers. Gunsmoke, and Flint as medics. Silence running heavy weapons. Donkey Dong is a field ops at the start. I'm wondering who we're gonna have running the tank here. It's usually Gunsmoke, I want to say, but Wildcat. I think you also mentioned sometimes is it Split? One of your other guys.
No,
also
Donkey Dong actually also
Donkey Dong
runs the tank.
Gotcha.
But it'll definitely be Gunsmoke.
Gotcha. Did anyone watch the GameSpot tourney shoutcast? No, I missed that one. But I have seen some of the stuff that they've shoutcasted before, and it's not pretty. I mean, we look like professionals comparatively, I think. No, I don't want to do this as a job. This is a fun hobby. Unless you pay me millions of dollars, which I know you won't, and I can sit down and just do social justice work in between shoutcasts for the rest of my life, then I can not swear if I'm paid enough. I can clean it up. They'd have to pay me to start swearing. Oh, the wait, oh, don't, wait, you mean QuakeCon 08? You mean the Quake Live shoutcasting stuff, or what?
Yeah, we showcasted QuakeCon 08, so you're a douchebag.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we have our entire, we have our entire QuakeCon coverage like up on our site, so I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we're coming out of the gates. We have gone live, and Matt, you want to run down the Stroggies Crossbreed?
I mean, they're heavy weapons. I'm not too sure if that's a rocket or yeah, it looks like he's running a rocket. Then we got medics, Virus, Daft, and Duck now. And for engineer, they're running Talon. Looks like he's in the Cyclops right now, and they're running Kill-Nip as their oppressor.
Nice shots by Gunsmoke initially here with the Titan. He's doing some damage against the Cyclops with some really long shots. Here comes the Hog, see if he can defend himself. And actually, yeah, Gunsmoke gets a little bit of help there, I think, from a rocket soldier, but does take down Kill-Nip. Vampire Flint's taking out 2. Virus returning the favor with a pair of lacerated kills. Split all over the objective, though. Is an engineer. And there's an unfortunate AA missile. When in doubt, find a medic. Good lord.
Their vehicles, GDF vehicles, have complete dominance in here. Here comes the Hog taking out the tank.
Alright, Slanty doing kind of a weird thing. He started the build rather, which I like, and then got off of it and ran around, but he managed to run into a destroy bomb. So that's not exactly how the tactic should go. Virus has been resigned here. He's smart and he hides out of the oh, here comes some splash damage. There it is, boom, and there's a vampire. Donkey backs away from it. And there it is. Nice coordination. Look at the coordination here by F5. They just can't get their engineers there. There's the Hog! Killing that, taking out Donkey Dong. And wow, what a shame they could not get their engineers there, because that was mostly GDF's objective there. Split. Pulling down Talon, now going for the objective. He's on it and building. And there's nice shots by Daft, hopping out of the window. Running for cover. Going up against Flint. And Flint wins. Flint is a field ops, though. Split is on the MP, goes down. I think he went down. Where'd he go? I saw him, I swear. But CB hangs on to this, though. Here comes Artie. Obliterator shot by Revolver, taking out Slanty. So we're seeing a similar play to last round, where just a sliver of a build happened initially. Here comes a nice rocket shot here by Revolver. It doesn't quite kill a guy, but he definitely did a lot of damage. Let's go take a look. The aftermath. Slanty is at full health. He's a medic though. Running in, killing spawn hosts. He's got 2 spawn hosts down. Virus. Looks like Virus is protecting the building here with the 2nd floor. Slanty jumps out the window. Well, for a little misdirection, running around the back. We got a Vampire inbound on this Cyclops. Cyclops at half health. Got to face off against the Titan, and the Titan wins handedly. Gunsmoke taking down Talon. Down he goes. Slanty is a medic. Yeah, I'm seeing FI. You know, they're getting their guys to the objective, but it's not the right set of guys. Here's Gunsmoke as an engineer driving up the Titan, and he didn't repair. That's gonna cost him a lot right here. As soon as Revolver can get his gun reloaded, he's about to kill a bunch of guys. Boom, down he goes. We got the tank exploding, taking out a guy just before he went down. Talon driving through on the hog, not killing anybody, but causing some damage. And let's see if he can. Oh, Revolver just menacing with that obliterator, taking out Silence and Split. Slanty on the objective. And Talon, nice coverage with the Hyper Blaster from that hog. Good lord.
He is pretty easily getting vehicle dominance. Like, they've had both of their vehicles on the objective before, but it's just not adding up to anything. They need to utilize that vehicle dominance a little better if they want to pass this first phase, because right now they're doing a pretty poor job on this first objective.
Oh, kill him. Aim up first. Oh, he's trying so hard to get a plasma mortar kill. Oh. There it is. Okay. Yeah, and someone mentioned it's not even an AIT up. It does make you wonder. Donkey Dong is taken down in the AIT that's kind of in the backcourt, but it's not protecting the Cyclops at all. Slanty, again, the only guy to get any touch on this objective. Smart move here. Runs out, gets a tap, and he's dodging the rocket shots. Now he's got to face off against Killinip. No. Killinip goes down.
Here comes the APC.
Sniping Revolver, though. They're not sniping Revolver, so he's been up here this entire time. Oh, there he goes, the frag grenade. He goes down. Split got him this time. Donkey Dong parks on the Trojan itself, and Split is building.
Flea gets a crazy good shot.
10 minutes to go.
Taking out the guy that was killed.
Look at this! Donkey Dong almost ran him over. Slanty's almost got it. Oh, it's the explosion of the APC. Kills the guy at 99%.
They just need one touch at this point. I wonder who's going to get it.
And the Cyclops is almost down. There it goes. Cyclops is down. Here comes the Titan. The Titan's Gunsmoke's like, fuck this shit. We are building this objective. I'm rolling in the big guns. Donkey Dong's got it. Right there. Already done. And down goes Daft to the tank gun. Tank's going to be able to run straight in here. They do not have a Cyclops in play. This is huge for the GDF. This will help them a lot as long as Gunsmoke doesn't run into the shields, because you know that can be fun. There it is, coming through, and there's a rocket shot taken out. I guess it was just a park difference. There was an oppressor at forward, but they're grabbing this forward spawn. They've almost got it. They're defending themselves. Yes, they've got it. And here comes that Fio, taking out both of them. It's a little bit too late. What a shame. Alright, so we've moved inside officially here. Class loadout is as such. GDF finally switching out their engineers. They got a parameds and 3 objective classes at this point. Split and Slanty are currently... Slanty and Donkey Dong are currently the medics. CB playing this objective a little back here. They're covering north, looks like. Split trying to clear the way with a rocket shot, but the Virus is aware of it. And Split cannot get his grenade off in time. Gunsmoke is outside, having fun in the Titan. Let's go take a look. Now, we did see one beautiful technique last season by the Jerky Boys, where they actually entered through this side door, and it worked very well against Geezers. Curious to see what Gunsmoke is planning to do this time. And there it is. He's getting tank gun after tank gun kill. He's being harassed a little bit by destroy bombs, but it's just not enough. You know, you need real firepower to take out a tank at this point. Like, for example, a Violator. Violator to back him up into... Oh, there it is. The Hog does it, though. The Hog does it. Very nice move. Revolver. Hog and Gunsmoke. Shutting down that tank offense. Here's the Greater Bloodshot. Taking out 2. Revolver. Doing all the work here for CB at the moment. Defending the objective and killing the tank. Nice work, Ref 2. And he even shoots another shot there to make sure everybody had been gibbed. All right, so this charge, close to being armed though. Matt, what are you seeing?
I'm seeing pretty much everything you've been seeing. I've been kind of following and seeing the same angles you've been seeing. The inside battle
the objective about to get obliterated.
Yeah, finally, when FI was finally able to push through that, get a good attack going and get on the objective, lo and behold, Revolver popped out of nowhere and got that rocket in, and that pretty much held it so far. Looks like Silence is moving down below. They're trying to take the bottom tunnel. Donkey Dong took the upper
about to get him,
part.
though. I can't believe Daft hasn't taken out Silence. That's incredible.
Gunsmoke taking out 2 of them.
And here's the... Oh, there's the nade again, killing it. There it is. And he has been gibbed. Nice work killing it.
Alright, here comes another Strog spawn point. There's a whole bunch. I'm talking like 5 Strog coming in right now. If they can get a quick plant here, they might be able to get it, but no, it's...
Here it is.
One's not going to get this in time.
Oh, look at that. CB gets set up just in time, and there's an nade there to give the body. Wow. Wow, talk about lucky timing there. Good lord. Yeah, FI was almost able to clear that objective, but just not enough. It was killing it, saving the day, I think, on that push. Now here it is. Here's yet another chance. Let's see. Can they get the nade off in time? No, the nade is long. It pulls the guy off the objective though. Had the nade connected, I think yeah. Okay, so we finally have a plant here. Ooh, look at that. We just grabbed the spawn though. We just grabbed the spawn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, and Crossbreed's pushing in through the south entrance. This is nice. Duck now goes down. Do we have any constructors alive? The immediate plant on the overflow. Very nice.
Talon shooting at the overflow. He gets it, taking out Flint, but you're not going to defuse that. I don't see any constructors around.
Yeah, there's still Slanty and Silence to break through. So yeah.
Yeah, Killer Nap is their only constructor, and he's on the inside. Oh, he fell to his death. That was a pub mistake right there.
Alright, so moving in here. 2 FI guys checking out. Oh, we got a flyer drone ready to go. Here he goes. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like FragInc is taking the inside. They got 3 guys on the inside, and it's 2 stronger moving in. It's 2 versus 2 right now. Slanty and Silence versus Revolver and someone else.
Slanty gets both of them! And he's got to face off against Daft and Talon. And we got a plant at the maintenance hatch. Very nice by Silence. We're going to have all ways.
Silence should have been helping out his buddy Slant, though. He shouldn't have been off by himself.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Because if they can get this path open, that will help them out a lot. Yeah, they're not going to be able to disarm that. So here we go, Flint. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see Flint? Do you see him? Do you see him? He's looking pretty stroggy today. Daft knows it though. Daft knows it, and yeah, they're gonna kill him. But that definitely pulled Crossbreed back. Alright, maintenance hatch is open. The only thing that is left to be opened is the north gate. We do have spawn hosts here. The medics are not.
Alright, big FI push now. Looks like they're going to the north. Or actually, got Slenny and Gunsmoke going. Yeah, Silence is playing north. They're trying to go the overflow. There we go. The bomb gets down on the overflow. Or sorry.
North.
Bomb gets down on north. One went overflow.
Alrighty. Crossbreed's hanging out of this. We have a very small hack that's about to fade. And I have to say, I think Crossbreed has a little bit better defense here. It's a little bit disjointed, but FI is doing everything right, but I don't know. I think... Oh, here we go. Hang on. Okay.
Here we
here's
go.
what I'm
FI
seeing
getting
here.
some kills. Split getting 2.
Yeah. There's 3. Oh, killing up getting 1, and there down goes. Okay, here we go.
There's still
can they
3.
get the
It's
spawn
Talon
host down?
Dafton.
Can they get the spawn host down? Oh, Duck now coming back and getting down 2, getting some revives though. Some very crucial revives here. And Flint is hacking. Flint goes down to a lacerator. He should have stayed to kill more people. Yeah, Silence is trying to run past guys. I don't like that. But it works though. Slanty cleans them up. And we're just waiting on. We need to take down a spawn host here at the objective. Crossbreed's pushing back. We're down to 2-minute warning. And Slanty is a medic, able to take out that spawn host. Now is able to revive Silence. Can they get a covert ops through? Can they get a Covey through? That's all that needs to happen. We got medics all over the place, but they don't have the covert ops in the right place. Wow.
They get a revive on the covert ops. He's coming through the south now. It's just back and forth battle in here. Both of them are just barely hanging on. No one has had control of the area for like the past minute or two. It's just back and forth.
Split, what are you doing? Kill the guy! Kill the guy! Oh my god! Flint just sits there and gets revived. That'll do it. Wow, FI barely does it. But
they had to give on that guy. They could have done a little more. They should have given that Covey.
Someone says that maybe he overheated.
Potentially.
Yeah. Alright, most accurate was Talon with 36%. That's very nice. Most kills killing up 21. And best light weapons Duck now 27 points. I also want to say best medic was Daft. So FI scores themselves 2 points for the night, beating Crossbreed's time. And we're moving on to the second set right now on enemyterritory.tv. So, once again, I would like to say that please blow all entrances when you're on GDF, because obviously it helps. You know, as much as I love pink tacos, I really disagree with, especially kicking somebody for planting on the north. Oh yeah.
What? What the fuck?
What?
You kick someone for planting on north?
Yeah, apparently you don't read the forums. Yeah. On Pink Taco, if you plant on the north, then they usually will kick you.
Why?
No, I mean I've seen it. I've seen it happen to other people though. I mean it's not just Tree Frog. I've played
They'll
on that
kick you for a
server
lot
too.
more than that.
Yeah.
Why?
So,
Why did they kick for
you know.
planting on north?
Because it's how they I guess they don't believe in it or something. I don't know.
That
They
doesn't
think
make
that
any
south is the
sense
only way
on
to
any
win.
level.
And yes, they will also kick for quick wins. But anyway, okay, guys, let's not worry about let's not worry about that server. You know, I think we've said enough. Yeah, it is
That was our
ridiculous.
plan from the get-go, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
I think
All right.
we should
You have
introduce
to.
some of that into competition. Plant north, the other team just kick you.
All right, let's go ahead and talk a little bit here, because I like that it was a very close game. That was really down to like the last. FI beat the time, but it was within a couple of minutes here. And I really feel like if Crossbreed learns their lesson, if they get past that second objective and quickly plant the rest of the openings, I think they would have a much better. I mean, we saw they were able to turn around that third objective within just a couple of seconds of getting the other entrances open, whereas they had wasted, really squandered, I would say, a good 5 minutes trying to push that south. So if Crossbreed can learn from their mistakes when they get a chance to be back on GDF, I'll be interested to see what happens here. But as it is now, we're going to see FI is going to get a full 20 minutes to try to set time, and we are going live here in 10 seconds.
5, 4,
Score is currently 2-0 in favor of FI. I'm going to run the rosters for the Struggy Strog. We've got Revolver sporting, I'm guessing, an Obliterator. Kill Nip as an Oppressor at the start, perhaps driving the Hog. And Virus, Daft, Duck Now, our Technician's Talon is a Constructor. Matt, you want to run the GDF for me?
Balance is running their heavy weapons, probably going to be a rocket launcher. And then we have 2 field ops, Flint and Donkey Dong.
Yeah, 2 field ops. That's interesting.
They did seem to use a lot of airstrikes last time, though they were getting very little kills with said airstrikes. They didn't really see any rocket arty either, taking care of their Cyclops last round, though perhaps I just missed it. Oh, and here comes a rocket arty now.
Here it comes. And
it's
he's
hitting
trying to
the
use
trees,
the trees,
though. Oh,
Not
there
enough.
we go.
Not enough. All right, yeah.
Well, I saw
someone points out that there are no
AIT
medics.
zap. I did not see the
No
AIT
medics.
itself.
FI already building, and wow, GD. Oh, area dominance is just Duck Now. He gets run over by Donkey Dog. Where's the medic? Where's the medic? Oh. That was a nice hog. That was a very nice hog. I mean, that was a great turn. That's a hard turn to make, too. That is a hard turn.
I'm seeing some GDF dominance being built up here. It's Slanty versus
And here comes
2
Gunsmoke.
GDF guys.
Yeah, Revolver hopped over to the other building. You see that? Gunsmoke knows
Yeah,
about
that
it.
was a nice move there. Though that tank is full health right now. I remember parking that
Revolver
little
won every
building where
shot
that
on
Titan was a very much disputed tactic in Season 1 and Season
Nice
2
move.
because many people argued that was inside and that was against the rules where the Titan is right now.
I think it's fine. All right, so we do have a build up to about 65% here, and counting. And Revolver just died. He was the main guy who pulled off those builds. So we do have Donkey Dong as he's waiting to run over somebody. Look at this. Planty
That
building.
is
Yes,
a
we're
quick
moving in.
objective
Wow,
here for
nice. Yeah, very nice job by FI.
Typically, you want to shoot for like a 10-minute hold on this first phase. I mean, it's definitely possible. Strog can really do well if they get vehicle dominance, but Crossbreed has just had terrible luck with their Cyclops.
Yeah. Well, and actually, hats off to FI switching things up and immediately taking down that Cyclops. I mean, it was up for, what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds before it was decimated?
Sorry, what was that?
They took out that Cyclops within about 40 seconds, I would say.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
that rocket arty plus rocket launcher plus tank that was just decimated that Cyclops, and everyone else was focused on the objective. No one else really helped out the poor Cyclops.
Yeah, Rowdy points out, I think correctly, that, who gives a shit if the Titan drives in there because the Titan, in fact, spawns there anyway.
Yeah, that was the point I made last season, but still a lot of people got angry, because that's where we hit out our Desecrator. It made people sad. It also made them sad when we set our Desecrator on the objective.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like that really protects you from a whole lot. I mean, if you do it right, you can still kill people with artillery. I mean, vampires and violators and such in there. I mean, it's not, I mean, good lord. Besides, if you EMP the thing while it's in there, it's stuck, and it has a very limited shot. I mean, it really just doesn't.
Here comes Split now with the plant. He gets it
Ooh,
down
got a plant.
just in time. They are running
killing plant as they go onto the ladder.
two guys.
We do have constructors, and we do have a disarm right here. Crossbreed almost has it, and yes, they do get a
get
disarm.
it.
Duck now, doing it. And I'm kind of glad they got that disarmed because I was going a little too quick for my tastes. Yeah, first disarm of the
really
game,
stepping
indeed.
it up here, I think.
Yeah,
have a really
they're
sharp
bit
little
more
strategy
coordinated.
here.
Ooh, Crossbreed getting a lib though. I also like how Crossbreed's playing this though. They're playing pretty forward. They're shutting down the GF before they even get into the south room. Putting them at sort of the last, sort of the stopgap. Talon wants to keep that spawn. Here come the GDF. Slanty capturing it. And Donkey Dong's waiting for him. He knows Talon's coming. There he goes. And they've even pulled up the Titan here. They're yeah, they wanted to make sure that nobody touches their spawn. They're disarming the north right now.
This gives Frag time to come in the front area, take that.
Which they are doing.
Over.
We got Daphne killing up on the mid-level. Taking down Split here. Down he goes, yes. Seem to be predicting frags a little bit tonight. I shouldn't do that. Oh, there's a revive on a guy that had been sitting there in the pool for... And it was a soldier. Good lord.
Oh,
There
wow,
it
the
is.
last
There's the
there.
Gib. There's the Gib. That's what needed to happen. No, FI is still here, though. We got medics in the tunnel. Backed up. Going after Crossbreed as they try to enter. Let's see if Split can... No. Here it is. They're going to be able to pick him up. Yes. They're going to pick him up. Now they're about to take over the second level. They do have it. Take over the balcony. Flint dropping down against a revolver. He's going to go after him. And Talon getting the lib. Flint, though. Flint is about to plant. Silence is about to back... oh, Silence goes down. Flint's going to see if he can take out the guy in the tunnel. No! Daft taken out. Crucial kills here, but no Gibbs. No Gibbs. Where's the medic? Oh, Split's going to get it. No! Wow, great headshots by Talon. Talon saving the day. Where are the medics? Oh, here we go. Come on. Seriously, I'm looking at... Oh, this charge might fade. Oh my god! Talon does it again!
Third person
Talon
dying trying to plant that charge.
Talon with amazing shots. He killed every single soldier trying to plant on that grate, and it's... I mean, they were headshots. They were perfect headshots because they went down so fucking fast. And yes, that drive should have been shut down a long time ago, but as someone, Frag points out, the lack of Gibbs there was really an issue for Crossbreed. Crossbreed, frankly, got lucky.
Alright, we got a full offensive push going into like what seems to be a well set up defense at this point. Frag Incorporated seems to be focusing on taking the walkway.
Indeed.
They're getting it with lots of revives and big numbers now.
Here, the back way. They're coming up the back way. Look at this. They got 4. And here's the push. Talon once again getting that spawn. Flint is planting though. I almost have area dominance. It's just Daft. It's just Daft. They got the plant. And GDF are holding this. They need to hang on to this. So they do not have their spawn. So that will seriously
They need more medics
hinder.
here as well.
Yeah, the fact that they don't have their spawn will seriously hinder their ability to defend this thing. Here's Donkey Dong. He's just waiting for a constructor. Slanty's up there too. Revolver's waiting. Revolver's tossing nades and missing. And making spawn hosts. I wonder if he's going to try to respawn as a constructor. He is. He's about to do it. Here it is. He respawns as a constructor. Oh, he should have respawned as an oppressor and put up shields. They would have had it. They would have had it. Oh, just a shield. That's all you needed. Slanty picking up a pair of assault rifle kills. And this is bad because the GDF have recovered their spawn, I think. And now they are ready.
Strong. We're running like all constructors, and now they all just flipped out to medics. That probably means that they all just spawned in, which means FI is going to have the advantage here if they take over this room. And they have. We got 2 GDF on the inside already. No Strog.
And here is definitely an improvement of time here. We're at 10:37. Doors are opening. Flint's going straight in. No opposition. Not even a single shot of plasma fired yet at this covert ops. And he is hacking. Daft going after the medics, which is a smart move. He takes down 1. Split getting a scoped AR, and Slanty getting a frag grenade kill. Can they get the Gibbs? Can they get the Gibbs? Continuing to hack, I believe. No, Talon shut him down. Here comes Split, though. Crossbreed, amazingly taking over this objective. Wow. I did not expect FI to lose there, but they did.
FI only had 3 guys on the inside, and you saw about 4 or 5 strong guys rushing, and one of them was hacking. There was only 2 FI guys defending, 2 medics running around, so it's a pretty good hack, though, for 3 GDF guys defending against the strong push.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, and actually, I want to say that was in part because I think CB made good choices for targets. They let the guy go hack a little bit, and they focused on killing those medics so that they could then, you know, just go kill the guy without worrying about a quick revive there.
All right, FI is playing a little too overly aggressive now. They need to get their shit together and focus in. They want to be suiciding.
They planned on overflow, and it's about to go. There it goes, and Silence is immediately planning on north. So we're seeing a nice textbook here. They've got 9 minutes to work with. They know they were able to hold the Crossbreed for about 15 minutes last time around. So if they can get this in the next couple of minutes, then they're in pretty good shape, I think. Daft! Pulling down 2. Before he finally goes down to split scope they are. Flint moving in towards the objective. Has to face off against Virus. Don't just lose your disguise, use it.
Yeah, Strong taking over the room again. Got big numbers on the inside. Frag Incorporated is going to need to sort of focus in and get a little bit better attack plan going. So far they've been a little bit discombobulated.
All ways are open. Here comes the flyer drone. Actually, it TKs. Revolver really should not use weapons unless they're rockets. Unless they have the ability to lock on or something. Alright! Nice nade by Silence! And, Flint once again using... You can't get away from that nade! Oh!
Split going into
Here's
shoot, but he gets a
though.
revive, and here we go.
Yep.
GDF all over, not a single strong in sight. I think this is going to signal a good game right here.
And yes, let's kill him up and do a Hail Mary nade here, which no, he cannot. Here it is, right here. And it's hacked. Slight improvement over the time. Finally, Revolver gets the flyer drone kill. Alrighty, 12:33 is the time to beat. Most accurate was Flint. Very nice, 41%. Good lord, that guy scares me. Duck now, most kills 20. Best light weapons, Duck now, 22 points.
That guy scares me.
I mean, it might have to do with the fact that I suck with the scoped weapons, I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe.
Matt, let's talk a little bit about the site here, man. Let's talk about. I mentioned it at the start of the broadcast, but we have what I think are some really cool features here. We've added the stats that are kind of a community favorite, thanks to the hard work by Geezer's Dicer and his Data Brain utility. I spent a good part of last night and today. People complain about the music. Oh well. But you know, kind of putting together Dicer's tool and making it something we can display on our website. And then, of course, Matt, you took it over then at that point and made it look all nice and purdy. What do you think? Because I know that you're a big fan of stats, so I'm guessing you're pretty happy with it.
Yeah, stats are something that are always fun. I think everyone, enjoys looking at stats, and I think our website does a great job with them. Basically, it's a very automated process. Like, you just run that data brain tool, then you put it right in our website, and it's all automatically updated. So definitely, if people are interested in stats, check that out. And the sortable stuff makes it even cooler, in my opinion. I love just being able to sort by anything, and you can look at the stats from a lot of different ways really quickly. Anyway, here we go. 12 minutes 30 seconds. It's approximately the time to beat.
Yeah, and
5 Inji push here by GDF. That someone pointed that out. Looks like they're loaded up in this armadillo. This was a popular strategy that we used in a couple times in HK. I always love doing a big quick rush with engineers, just because you don't expect it.
Talon TKing killing it. They have to deal with a hog though, and Talon made the mistake of pulling the pin on his nade a little bit too early. Yeah, that did look like it would be moving more successful than
it looked like it was going well, but the Strog had a few clutch kills where they got a couple in a row. I think the lack of medics kind of hurt them a little.
That and one of those key things I think was that hog driving up and foregoing, noticing what was going on, noticing that there wasn't a tank to go kill, and pulling up to the objective and shutting down the engineers quite a bit. I definitely like that. In fact, the hog is Donkey Dong is he just got ducked now. He's going to try to get someone else too.
He's just going around assassinating people left and right. Gunsmoke is staying up very well. When you got a Cyclops up, you're not going to construct that objective very much.
How is Donkey Dong not dead? What the hell? I guess those tank shots are falling short, but good lord. It looked like they buckled the hog and it still managed to survive.
Oh, the Cyclops is actually winning this long-range battle with the Titan. The Titan having to retreat.
Oh yeah. I mean, in some ways, actually, I think. I mean, even though it seems like an easier shot for the tank, the Cyclops, because the shots are so pronounced and obvious for the tank, you can dance pretty well. You've got enough time to move around. Although that being said, the Cyclops is about to go down. One more shot. Nope.
Here comes the hog, though, coming up the hill. The tank doesn't seem to notice it.
And Donkey Dong's shields go down, and he is spinning off. Wow. Talon trying to get a shot on him. Donkey Dong knows that he's vulnerable. He's got to be careful. Revolver, about to kill Donkey Dong. No, he gets the shields up. No, it's too late. Down he goes.
Oh, wow.
Trojan on the objective, literally. Killing that running into an APT and blows up. Gets killed by his own vehicle explosion. Yeah, the Titan Talon's still driving this thing. He's about to kill the APT.
And here it comes.
He's about to get disabled. Oh no, he dodges the nade. Nice work by Talon. He's taken out. He's about to take out one more guy. He's got a Strage to go through. Can't quite get slanty. Now he's got the
I found it interesting.
He missed it.
I found it interesting how the Strog choose to go with the APT instead of the AVT. Usually the AVT is a more popular choice to slow that APC and that tank from getting on the objective.
Yeah. So Crossbreed really getting hung up here. With a 12:33 time to beat, and they've already burned 3 minutes of it. Killing that running over Flint. And if he's smart, he'll switch here and just kill some. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. Silence, run, little Silence, run. Okay, now they gotta watch out for the vehicle explosion. This is a mistake to leave this year because it's gonna kill the engineers as soon as they try to build. Like, plasma mortar, Donkey Dong with a great mortar. It does TK, but it will keep the GDF off of this objective. We're about to see another kill by it as soon as Talon pokes his head out, I think. No. Yeah, Tree Frog saying I reckon full hold first objective. That's why I'm planning to run out with his knife and only gets a couple bullets for it. Talon on the roof, 33 health. What I'm not really seeing here is I'm not seeing any sort of concerted push by the GDF, supported by medics. And the other thing I'm not seeing is they're not killing the vehicles. Strangely enough, less than the Cyclops, it's been more the Hog, driven masterfully by Donkey Dong this round. That has been very, very well done. Vampire taking out 2, killing it, pulling down Slanty and Silence. Cyclops remains though. Revolver constructing, about to go down. Yes, already down to Gunsmoke's plasma cannon. Cyclops though, almost dead. They need to pull it down right now. No, here comes the repair. Here comes the repair. Gunsmoke keeping it up. Good lord. And here's another spawn wave by the GDF. Soldier and a Fops are going to the backcourt here, up on the hill. I don't know if I like that spot, because yeah, the Cyclops can kill those guys. And yeah, we have some assistance by Silence taking out Armadillo. Now the Titan is being doubled up on. The shots are just a little bit low, though. Cyclops trying to get a better position on that Titan. And there's a nice rocket shot. There it is. Now Silence is connecting his shots. No build on the objective. 6:36 on the clock. Yeah, Cyclops is really given way too much freedom here. To walk around. Oh, Donkey Dong gets him! Donkey Dong gets him! Good lord. Revolver going down to Donkey Dong. Donkey Dong just tore through the heavies. And here comes the Trojan! Donkey Dong, ready for it. Pulls him down. Oh, got on the VOD, baby. Donkey Dong is on fire. He is on fire tonight. Good lord.
Donkey Dong has been a hugely annoying factor for FI. He's just been all
I want
over
to
the
say,
place.
I want to say that Gunsmoke has been doing his job extremely well, but Donkey Dong has just been excelling. Okay, I mean, there's a certain step of awesomeness.
Yeah, the Cyclops is doing kind of what you expect of him, but yeah, the Hog is above and beyond normal expectations tonight.
It's everywhere. All right, so we have a airstrike that only killed an APT, really. Silence nading himself. And we got a mortar coming in. Duck now, getting a slight little tap on the objective. And here comes the plasma mortar. I want to say. Nope, I guess we're out of rounds. Darn.
5 minutes to go, soldier.
You know, and it's really quite a mistake here, because I don't think Gunsmoke has died in like 3 or 4 minutes. Here's the vampire, but he'll be able to dodge it. That's easy to dodge. Yeah. He's knocking down, pulling through. And he runs over Duck now. Yeah, now what I don't understand is, okay, where is their rocket soldier to take out the AIT? Okay, where is their rocket arty? Because the Cyclops is not protected at all by the building in its current location. Okay, it's being protected by the AIT. Yes. Now see there's finally. The AIT gets hit by something, but it's not enough. It's not enough. You know, I mean it's lack of coordination there. Nice shot by RevTube, taking out Solanti on the hillside. But the AIT remains and is being repaired. We have another face-off against the Titan and Cyclops. Okay, we gotta build 3:17 on the clock. Revolver trying to take out Slanty. Slanty doesn't see him. There it is. Slanty gets both Revolver and Virus with that nade. And that'll allow Slanty to hang on to this forward spawn and make a spawn host. Wow. Here comes a Hog. Bye-bye Armadillo. Does Donkey Dong have a joystick or something? I mean, God, his precision with that thing is ridiculous. Oh. So yeah, I'm seeing Crossbreed pretty much totally shut down here. They're making for an infantry push, but they don't even have their spawn yet. Flint, having fun with his Accurise. Let's go find him. Here it is.
2 minutes to go, soldier.
And he gets Daft before he caps the spawn. Oh my god. And I don't think he realizes that he's out. He has his ass sticking out. Alright. Ooh. Do you see that, guys? You see an armadillo around the side? Oh, sorry, Trojan around the side. CV is making a push through the side door. They don't have enough time to win it, though, unfortunately. And Slanty and Flint are in here and cleaning up. Flint getting both Revolver and Talon. Down they go. Daft is the only guy left. Flint takes him out, too. Good lord. So, hang on a second there. Hang on a second there. I think Flint used his teleport. Because he was outside. And then suddenly inside.
Go, soldier, move it.
So here we have an infiltrator that totally lives up to every image of his class. Very nice. Look at that hyper lacerator. Revolver getting a pair though, Silence and Slanty. He has to go against Donkey Dong, and Donkey Dong cleans him up.
30 seconds.
And here come the spawn hosts. 30 seconds. And there we go. And I thought we finally get the push here on the south, but if 5 seconds remaining, well, we can call it here. We got FI beats Crossbreed 4-0 in the first match of our what's this, week 5 coverage, I want to say. Let's run the leaderboard. We have most accurate Revolver with 48%, but he was running heavy weapons. Most kills, Donkey Dong 21. 21, folks. 21 with that hog. Best light weapons, Flint with 26 points. Matt?
FM Titties has joined the channel.
I have to say, I'm liking Donkey Dong for what he did outside. I want to say in some ways he was kind of more effective, or I guess unexpectedly amazingly effective outside compared to the Cyclops. We're used to sort of the heavy vehicles dominating, but good lord, that hog was everywhere that second set. We've been joined by a couple of guys here in the virtual studios. Who do we got?
The Donkey. And Gunsmoke.
Sweet. And we still have Wildcat in here too. Very nice. So Donkey, did you count how many road kills you got?
No, not really. I was just trying to make sure I got as many as I could. There was it couldn't be enough, so I don't count.
Okay. Now, my question is...
how many?
No, my question is, because you seem to have a knack for being in the right place at the right time with that hog.
Good communication's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. I'm liking to hear that because.
Whenever I hear like on the inside, there's like a little bit of an overwhelming. I try and come in tight or plasma it, and other than that, I just listen to Gunsmoke with his clops, saying stuff, and Flint with his Accurise being on the roof, a Blit as well,
Yeah. Well, Gunsmoke, you did tremendous work in the Cyclops. You kept that thing alive. I think it was in the first set for some ungodly amount of time.
Yeah, I have to thank Split was a backup engineer doing repairs on my AIT, and Donkey's just an angel sent down from heaven, and he'll, you know, I'll be worried about he ran over a revolver one time, for instance, and I mean,
I made sure I got revolver, the terrorist, the anti-hog.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good at shutting down those opponents, the anti-vehicles, for instance, like the Titan, and then
did you all see that Trojan kill inside the GDF base?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I had just switched to whoever was driving, so it was perfect.
Oh, sweet.
And
I was worried if it was like would allow spawn camping
too.
or not.
You had also just gotten somebody else, just outside of that. I think I want to say you ran over Revolver outside, and then you took the hog through the gates.
Oh, as soon as I know the rocket's down, it's like, alright, like, have some fun, because, like, to be honest, we all know the rev tube can definitely run that tube, and he gave me nightmares, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Every time I got him down, I was like, alright, that much seconds to run around free.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass, for sure. He's a great competitor, and just great guy.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I have to say I'm liking how FI is looking, because it seems like you know, the practice that you guys have been putting in. Because how many times did you guys scrim this week?
Once.
Oh, okay.
Lies.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
Alright, shoutouts goes to AOD, shoutouts goes to Tosh, shoutouts go to Jerky Boys, Lit, who prepared us tonight very nicely, reminded us that, you know, there's somebody bigger and badder out there, so that's what we were getting ready for, and I think that's about it. Yeah, okay. So we had a busy week of practicing. We were totally preparing for this, knowing it was going to be shoutcasted and knowing that it was going to be against Crossbreed and the RevTube, and yeah, the expectation was there again. It was a little jittery in the first round.
My favorite plays of the night, in general, were these. The first set, blowing every entrance as soon as you could, and using them. You took down the Cyclops in like 40 seconds, I think. On the second set.
Yeah, I know. I'm always prepared to, like, you know, get that rush rocket on that Clups. If there's going to be a slip there, I'm going to get it, and I got it. I think we had a... Yeah. Was that the first set or the second set?
It was the second set, and you went with two field ops, I want to say. You went with two field ops and took down the Cyclops very quickly. And,
yeah.
And that was the set where you had that first objective done within... it was within 3 minutes. And I want to say thank you for doing that, because you really, you know, tonight was sort of a textbook of how you crack that first objective defense. I think so many times teams don't focus enough on what sort of freedom it gives you if you can take out that heavy immediately, because then you don't have to worry about it, you know. Then you're just facing off against the hog, and well, you can take that out with nades if you have to.
And on those scrims, we've been rushing those too. We actually had 3 soldiers in one scrim to see how it went, planning as quick as we could to get them all open in one rush or 2, and it worked out pretty good.
I mean the grates and the hatches inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, once that Cyclops is down, I'm in on the objective, and that's my goal. Is just to take out as many infantry as possible with the tank, and you know, watch out for the hog. It's easy.
Yeah. Now the other thing that we were talking about was how Crossbreed, when they were attacking initially on the first set, they rammed their heads into the wall for about 5 minutes trying to get through south. And I want to say it was Slanty or Silence. Was it Silence running your Hyper Blaster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. he just pitched a tent and said, "Okay, I'm going to sit here and pull the trigger finger, you know, every now and then, and I'll get a couple of kills." And he did. Like, he really didn't move for a while. while they were so focused on South, and he racked up so many kills. But then, and I started to complain about it on the shoutcast. I was like, Crossbreed, and I was calling out the Pink Taco server for their lameness of kicking people.
Oh, tell me about it.
Who played on the North, and I said, if Crossbreed really wants to win this, they need to open up the rest of the hatches and grates. And sure enough, they planted, and probably within, let's say, 30, 40 seconds, they had pushed into the room and began hacking. But then you guys, the fact that you guys did that immediately, you didn't wait 5 minutes slamming your head into a wall. You were able to set far quicker times, and it really paid off. So I think this game, if nothing else, it proves what extra attack vectors can do to crack what are normally sort of heavily defensible objectives.
Actually, the hatch should be the second one blown, because then it gives them, looking up in the air, then it gives you plenty of time to set the North.
I mentioned that too.
And the back one, it gives you a chance to get in back and surprise them from the rear. So, I mean, that one's pretty important too.
Yeah.
Gunsmoke's all about surprising them from the rear.
Hell yeah.
Matt, you've been pretty silent here, man.
Yeah, I've just been observing the festivities.
It's Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes.
Do
No, I
you
thought
have
it was a
any
good
comments,
match.
Jeff?
I was definitely feeling that Crossbreed was doing a great job on the inside of their teamwork at first, but their problem was they didn't adapt quickly enough, and they just weren't quite forward-thinking enough. Like, they were working together well, but they needed to work well together and have a good idea they were going with. A lot of the times, it didn't seem like they were fully focused on like a single idea.
Yeah, I guess what were your reactions to sort of Crossbreed's defense on the inside?
Personally, I was sweating hard by the end of that first set. It seemed impenetrable. It was just they were crossfiring and just getting people in real quick, and it was real tough to crack. But when we finally did, it was so exciting and just a lot of fun.
Alrighty, well, let's see. I was kind of hoping we would get Virus in here to talk about the E-drama that has been if anyone wants to add a chuckle to their day, they can go over to the community forums and take a look at the latest ongoings. Matt, do we want to talk about this a little bit here?
I want to talk about one thing. I just want to say, vote Matt Combe for STA Season 3 All-Star Game. That's all.
Do you even play still?
I will play for an All-Star Game, and I will destroy it.
Okay.
I think we only do that if Grease plays.
I got to be there to shoutcast it, man.
Oh yeah, that won't work.
I gotta be there to show.
Speak of the devil, there he is. Beautiful. All right.
El Diablo.
Good game, Virus. Good game.
Yeah, good game.
Thank you. Good games, guys.
Yeah, good game.
So Virus, I just pulled out the dirty laundry, and I just started to mention the E-drama.
Joy.
I was hoping you'd come in here because I wanted to well, okay, you are an STA admin, or I guess sort of the lead STA admin, but
I'm one of 5 lead STA admins. Yeah. That's correct.
Right. Yeah. So let me kind of give the overall picture here, because I did spend a little bit of my day reading that whole thread. Contrary to what the thread starter believed, he believed he was kind of singled out and was removed for cheating. But the reality of it is, and I've talked to a few other people about this, the reality of it is you've been doing a systematic review of Punkbuster GUI IDs and game IDs.
Yes, sir.
Like
every player, including myself.
Right. and weeding out people that that don't have the right IDs, who are on ban lists, or who if they helping them fix errors, things like that. So honestly, the picture is not looking good for the person in question, and the person in question is We got Fishy in here too. The person in question here is Raccoon from Mainline. Now I'm going to mention who it is because tomorrow's match is a big deal here. We've got Mainline versus Hubris, and that's going to be Mainline without, you know, Raccoon. So I basically wanted to bring it up for, well, my purpose of bringing this up is I think that you've handled it extremely well, because you know, I think people might be able to fault you for, you know, taking a while to get to the point where, you know, a couple of games have been played and then booting the guy out, and people wonder, well, why did you let him in the league in the first place? Well, okay, but beyond that, I mean, I think you were smart to say, you know, we don't really ever want to take this thing public, but then enough people raise a stink about it where, you know, you're like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and lay it out here so people can make their own choice. And so I kind of like that, especially after 8 years of Bush and no one ever speaking up about anything. You know, so it's nice when people making decisions can actually explain why.
Was that a mild comparison of me being compared to Bush? I felt like that.
No. This is going in the other direction. This is saying what you're doing is a good thing, being transparent. Okay. So that being said, we have what looks to be like someone who is very sore over a decision that was made, with really the only gripe that they can raise is that the decision was made a little bit later than it maybe should have. But on the other hand, you know, I would imagine, this is one thing I don't think people are really realizing. In the first couple of weeks of a league, you've got people coming and going, adding and players, rosters aren't quite settled yet, and as you said, you've got a lot of people that don't have their Punkbuster IDs in place at all, but who are actively playing. So I think you did the right thing, where you basically said, okay, you know, by this time, well before playoffs, we got to get all this info straightened out and, you know, pretty much lock the rosters down. And you used that time in order to do this review that you've been doing.
That's correct.
So, you know, so for the people that have been kind of you know, complaining that, oh, you know, why didn't this happen sooner? I mean, to me, that's just the logical answer. It's just rational amount of time that you spend getting things organized. But so that's sort of the basic thing here, is that Raccoon was banned for COD 4 cheating by Punkbuster, and you noticed that, and so you have removed him from STA. But it's only a temporary ban. It is for the rest of the season, which is roughly 7 weeks, I want to say.
That's correct, yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anything that I'm missing or you want to add?
No, basically what you said is exactly right. Coming from an ET community background, where I was a head admin of the ET division for a long time, when there were upwards to 20, 40, 50, 60 clans playing in ET, you can imagine how hard that is to police rosters. So traditionally we would check rosters kind of week 3, week 4, week 5, and then we would check the rosters right before the playoffs to ensure that the playoffs obviously was clean. Didn't have any situations come up in the playoffs where, oh God, you know, there's a hacker on a playoff team, what do we do? You know, do they make the playoffs? Do they lose all their wins? Blah, blah, blah. So that ensures that we're not having to check the rosters on a daily basis. Because if we started at the beginning of the season and checked rosters, we'd have to check everyone's roster like 8 times. As players come and go, teams come and go, it becomes a giant burden. And when there's only so few people to check rosters with certain access, that does become very time consuming. You know, I've spent the last few weeks reviewing STA ET's rosters, reviewing ET Quake Wars rosters. So I've been checking all these rosters, and you know, I never singled anyone out. I literally checked myself just for shits and giggles. Everyone in Crossbreed, like you said earlier, there were some players I found that had incorrect GUIDs, and they were quickly removed. I gave them 2 days warning, and then removed. I PM'd a couple of the teams, especially letting them know I was going to remove them, like AOD for one. I had several incorrect, so I had to drop, as well as WCK. I later just found out that WCK's team captain disappeared for a couple weeks, which is one of the reasons why their GUIDs are all out of whack. And I was also able to find a random CVAR ban for Gunsmoke, who is a player who played this week. You know, being the competitor that I am, I didn't want a player that I knew was probably going to be starting against us to be banned. That would not be, you know, the competitor in me wants to play the best and beat the best. So, you know, I made sure I did some research into it and looked into it and let him know, you know, hey, you have a CVAR ban that is easily removable if you just go ahead and contact them. You just appeal it and it'll be done. The same thing can be said for Raccoon. He has the opportunity to go to PB bans and appeal. Unfortunately, he's not going to win. He's got that hack on him, which is, you know, hacking is a really difficult subject with gaming. There's kind of no tolerance policy really. If you hack,
this is your brain.
That's gonna, you know, those hacks are gonna follow you around forever. Whatever game you play, trust me, whatever game you play, if there is a league and you are competing in it, admins are gonna find you no matter what, because they're doing exactly what I'm doing, looking for hackers and other games and trying to get rid of you. And Raccoon can say all he wants, and he can tell his teammates all he wants, but he definitely hacked more than once, and there is proof. And not just one game, and a lot of people say, oh, you know, the COD4 hack was months ago. Well, no offense, his Battlefield 2 hack catch was less than 2 months ago. Hack in 2 games, you can hack in more.
Right. So, yeah, so I mean, I really think, normally we don't really talk about this stuff, but I figured since it was such a centerpiece of the forum traffic on the community forums over the last couple of days, I figured we
community forums, we're loving that. The bandwidth is just getting hogged away.
Yeah. But I wanted to you know, to bring it up because it will have a bearing on tomorrow night's matchup. Now, mainline is not dead in the water by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh no, I've scrimmed them 3 times already this week. They're nowhere near in trouble losing Raccoon. Trust me.
Right, and in some cases, I honestly think it's a good thing because, you know, if they can cut loose of him now, because there is a reputation here. If they can cut loose of him now, then, you know, by the time
next SS,
we won't even think about it. You know, which I mean, obviously, you can tell what my views are on the whole situation. I don't even need to say it, you know, because yeah, it's just, I guess it just bugs me. Like, why would you cheat at a game? I mean. Yeah, I mean, there are days where I suck. I totally suck, and I you know, yell and scream at the monitor and everything. But you know what though? I never turn to my shitty stats and go, I need to get better by letting the computer aim for me. I mean, it's a game, people. It's
not Xbox.
Yeah. Has anyone else had a chance to read the novel that is the community thread there? It's something like 6.
Yeah, like my post. It's a novel.
No, but you have to sit there and lay out your thinking. I mean, quite frankly, the country is starving for long, detailed responses. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I knew you guys needed some good literature to read, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let's not repeat a sequel, shall we? I will admit, it made work kind of interesting because I was kind of like surfing the forums, and then I came across that thread, and I was like, "Ooh, this is kind of interesting. I wonder where this is going to go." And then it just went downhill from there.
Oh well, like the first line, you're like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Now, I do have to say this because I kind of called this out. The very first time I saw Raccoon, okay, and it was actually caught on a shoutcast because he wasn't even playing. He was on the TV server, right? And he was let's just say he has an ego. And I noticed that he was quite big for his britches, and I was like, who the hell is this raccoon guy? Why? He's talking like I should know who he is. And, well, now I know why I don't know who he is. But anyway, do we have any other reactions from the peanut gallery here?
Basically, I would like to take this opportunity to sum up everyone's statements. The general feeling I got tonight here was that MatCom for All-Star Game. That's pretty much what it all boiled down to.
Yeah, that is exactly, that's exactly my point. Thank you, man.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to work in MatCom in there. I actually need to make a small statement. The RevTube for All-Star Crossbreed. That's all.
Okay.
On a totally unrelated note, One Shot just prevailed over Geezer in quite a close match. 4-0.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Any other results?
I just got out of the match, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Virus has some inside info on some matches. Just give me a second.
As he rubs his crystal ball.
My crystal ball.
His ball.
We have Lit defeated Pac-9 4-0. Jerky Boys defeated WCK 4-0. And as you guys just reported, One Shot defeated Geezer 4-0.
Okay.
That's all I got, really.
Okay.
I believe Tall is getting a forfeit win though over SS. Sorry, that was the last one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think SS is kind of falling apart a bit. They've lost a bunch of their stars.
They got Quake Lived.
Well, you know, now that there's no queue. But yeah, actually, and Matt and I at some point we'll talk more about Quake Live, but not just yet. Quake Wars is still our
excited.
bread and butter. But you know, I've gone around and answered we have had some inquiries from our community. Like, are you guys going to cover Quake Live, or you know, the new Battlefield Heroes, or whatever the fuck it is, or something else? And I've just been answering posts with like one word, yes. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, at some point we'll get there, but we're not quite there yet. So let's go ahead and wrap this thing up, unless anyone has any final proclamations, shout-outs, or whatever the fuck. Then yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up.
Good games tonight, FI. Everybody in Crossbreed wanted to let you guys know that before I jumped on here that we had a good match.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a great match. I want to shout out our fearless leader, Ron Wildcat.
He's
the man.
here.
I know. I'm shouting him out anyway. I don't care.
It's like shouting out a guy that's sitting next to you. This guy's
nice.
awesome.
I do it all the time.
Thank you, Gunsmoke. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
It's cool. I do the same thing, except I'm usually talking about myself, which is even more awkward.
Wait, but you still even say this guy's awesome as you point to yourself, though?
Pretty much, I'm like, you know that guy raising his hand, and I'm raising my hand. That guy's pretty awesome. I enjoy that guy's company.
He's good in the sack.
All right, let's get out of here before this gets weird. This is Grease Scotsman, and I am signing off.
This is Fish Sticks.
Shh, don't interrupt me.
And now we're talking over each other.
Dude.
And this is Donkey.
Go.
I'm gonna beat some.
Donkey says, see us.
Submit your demos. Goodbye. Good night. Good luck.
I don't like you guys. You interrupt me.
You won't want my demos. Ugh.
Good night.
For real. You can turn it off now.
Okay, Matt, go for it. Okay, it's all you, man.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Somebody turn it off.
Hey, so you guys should vote for me for All-Star Game Tag. Good night.
Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Alright, everybody. There's nothing to see anymore. Go home.
Alright, good night, folks.
Good night.
But seriously,